City and your Oregon Panthers. Cuba City High School, Oregon High School, and the WIA require good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. Accordingly, we request your cooperation by supporting tonight's participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or ethnic comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. On behalf of Oregon Sports Administrator Brittany Spencer-Grant, good luck to all coaches and competitors. We hope everyone will enjoy tonight's event in the spirit of positive sportsmanship. At this time, to honor America, would you please rise if able, remove your hats, and join in the singing of our national anthem. Please also join me in welcoming tonight's officiating crew. We bring you the best of the best tonight, folks. We have MJ Boehm, Curtis Kellman, and Jeff Krentz. Thank you for being here tonight and allowing these athletes the chance to compete. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Cubans of Cuba City. At guard, a 5'4" senior, number 5, Emily Wigman. At guard, a 5'7" junior, number 12, Ashley Rowe. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 15, Summer Rogers. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 31, Ella Vosberg. And at center, a 6' senior, number 44, Dia Christ. Cuba City is coached by Jason Derby, assisted by Steve Graber, Aaron Kaiser, and Ellie Olson. And now the starting lineup for your Oregon Panthers. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 10, Reese Richardson. At guard, a 5'7" senior, number 14, Clara Tracy. At guard, a 6' junior, number 20, Tegan Schenecker. At forward, a 5'10" senior, number 22, Olivia Nice. And at forward, a 5'8" sophomore, number 24, Celia Mitchell. Oregon is coached by Anna Walmsley, assisted by Dom Winters, Mackenzie Rogness, and Bill Prochnow.
As your Panthers are going to come out, I'm assuming Tegan Schenecker is probably going to take this up against number 31, Ella Vosberg, standing at 5'10", and Tegan's again a few inches on her, standing at 6 foot. See what's getting it started here. And Panthers are gonna not end up with the ball. It's gonna be Chris that ends up taking it from them, passing number 5, Wigman. And that's going to go back to Chris. Olivia Nice is going to get in between that ball. Doing some movement, passing between the lane, and wasn't able to pick it up to number 24, Celia Mitchell. And that's going to be a deep 3 from Clara Tracy. Nice with the ball. He's going to do some more moving back to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to move it to Tracy. Tracy stuck with the ball, back to Nice. Nice is looking for some help here. It's going to end up Celia Mitchell with the 3. Oh, and it's just It's going to bounce off of every possible thing and just not go in. That was unfortunate.
Yeah, Emily Wigman there with the grab on that one. It looks like she's a formidable opponent because she keeps getting that ball.
Olivia Nice is going to end up grabbing that in between. It's going to get passed down to Tegan. Tegan's going to try to throw it off of number 15, Summer Rogers. We're going to end up having Ashley Rowe take this up the court. Quick pass down low to Dia Christ.
First points of the game, and they're for Cuba City.
Tegan Scheneker's looking for some help here. She's going to lose control of the ball, and that's not going to be called jump. Reese Richardson's there to contest it. Ended up getting a hold of the ball. That was some beautiful, beautiful work from her.
That was a clean pass to Nice, too.
That was a beautiful pass. Richardson has it back up top. She's going to pass that one down to Clara Tracy. Tracy's going to pass it in to Scheneker, and Celia Mitchell's going to go up and get the and one on that.
There was a nice screen in there.
Cuba City foul number 44, Dia Chris, her first personal foul, first on the team. Mitchell to the line, shooting one.
Kind of liking where this game is going. We got one foul, and we've barely even broken 2 minutes of the game. So, should see bonus, hopefully. That's when it gets exciting, is when the game comes down to bonus shots. And there's Celia Nice. And you get the nice little two.
Olivia Nice.
That was a clean breakaway.
That was a beautiful breakaway. Here's the ball getting moved around and end up getting brought up by Wigman. Wigman's going to pass it down to the corner. Rogers going to pass that out to Rowe. Rowe's looking for some help.
Going for the dribble.
Yep, Rowe's going to try to dribble around. That's going to be bumped off of number 22 for Oregon. No, was that 22 or was that 20 that bumped? I think it was 20 that bumped it off of Tegan Scheneker.
Yeah, it's 20. 15 is throwing it in for Cuba City.
Rogers,
yeah.
Wigman with the ball. Wigman's going to pass it to the inside. Number 31, Vosberg. It's going to get lost in between the lane and to a pass to D. Christ. Isn't going to be able to get a hold of it. And there we go. There's Reese Richardson with an assist from Nice. We're not seeing the Panther press as much. We're seeing two contestants, but not as much as what we've seen it kind of get away from us in the past. But that was a great grab by Clara Tracy. Tracy's going to pass that one out to the corner. Reese Richardson. Reese Richardson's going to pass that one over to 24, Celia Mitchell. Mitchell's looking for some help.
Their offense is definitely a lot more spaced than I've seen it in the past, isn't it?
It is. Richardson's going to grab the ball, and they ain't going to get called jump there, even though both of them are on the ground. Richardson's going to end up back with the ball. She's going to pass that one out to Tracy. And Mitchell's going to think about it, but she's going to go in for the two, or at least try to. Richardson at the top with the ball. Going to pass that out to Olivia Nice. Nice is going to go into Richardson, but it kind of got in between Christ and Richardson. Looks like Vosberg was a little bit scared of that ball hitting the back of her head, and no fouls were called there as Nice went up for the ball. Timeout from Cuba City.
That was a real tight cluster in there, wasn't that?
Was.
Yeah, it looks like we have a pretty good matchup this time around.
On paper, it may not look so good, but how Cuba City came playing out of the gun, it was pretty impressive. For example, the tallest person on Oregon is going to be Tegan Scheneker, standing at 6 foot, while the tallest person for Cuba City is going to be 6 foot as well. But that's also going to be D. Chris, so that's going to be not only their tallest, but it's also going to be
looks like their oldest.
Their oldest player on the team. That's what I'm looking at. So hopefully she brings out the knowledge when it comes down to it. And Olivia Nice is going to be just a second shy to grab that ball. We're going to see some movement around here from Chris. Chris is going to pass on to number 12, Rowe. Rowe's going to pass it to the corner, number 15, Rogers. Rogers is going to try to pass that one back to Christ, but it's going to get intercepted by Tegan Scheneker. I always forget if intercepted is the right word or not for basketball, but it's okay.
It's all right. As long as it works, right?
It works. Here's number 5, Emily Wigman with the ball. Going to do some work down there. Chris is going to end up pass back to Wigman. Wigman's going to pass that one to Rowe. Rowe's going to pass that one to number 31, Vosberg. Vosberg is going to get stuck up in the lane. Little breakout shot. Ain't going to make it as Tegan's going to make it down court. Try to beat number 15. The ball's going to end up in the air, and that is going to be Oregon's ball as that was tipped off of number 44, D. Christ.
Checking in for the Cubans, number 4,
Right off her fingers.
Ingersoll.
Here's Ingersoll, who now I believe this is their tallest team that they have on the court right now. It's all their 5'8", 5'10s, and then their 6 foot. So this right here is Cuba City's tallest team that they have on the court, which compared to Oregon's doesn't compare well. And that's going to be a 2 as she was just a little bit close to the line. Wasn't able to make the 3, but that's okay. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty from Celia Mitchell and Clara Tracy.
Yeah, they're some of our best 3 points on the Oregon team this year.
Mitchell's a little slow to pick that off, but she's right there for that. She's going to take a second, get control of the ball. Oh, and she's going to pass that off of number 44, D. Chris Foot. Oh, here comes Ticey out here. The freshman.
That's one of a couple of freshmen on the team this year. She actually came in with me this school year.
Yeah, it's not popular to be seeing freshmen in varsity sports off the gun, but I feel like basketball is one of those where you'll see them a little bit more often if you can kind of compare the matchup to the team. And also if it's going to be a 2-point shooter versus the 3-point shooter. Tegan's going to take the 2, is going to miss it, and that one's going to get grabbed by number 5, Wigman. Wigman's going to get the break. It's a 1-on-2. Scheneker's going to grab the ball. Going to pass out to Nice. Nice is going to go in. Miss. Almost grabbed the ball, but number 31, Vosberg, reached right over her.
Snatched that rebound.
Here's number 12, Ashley Rowe. One's going to go down number 24.
I think that might just be for Ingersoll.
Yeah, Ingersoll. Here's Wigman with the ball. Wigman's going to take some time. Going to pass one out to number 12, who isn't on our sheets. Oh, she is, Rowe. That is going to be the shooting foul, I believe. Shooting 2.
We're going to call number 22, Olivia Nice, her first personal foul, first on the team. Vosberg, the line, shooting 2.
We've seen quite a lot of rebounds from Nice. And Scheneker.
Now we have both of the sisters on the court, so we'll be seeing some Scheneker to Schenekers coming up here in a second, hopefully.
You know Tegan Scheneker by her pink shoe and her white shoe.
Yeah, her and Celia Mitchell trade out shoes every game. So they both have one pink shoe and one white.
I think it's Nice. You can see.
No, is it Nice? Yeah, it's Olivia Nice.
That's real friendship.
And there's the Laura Scheneker. I don't think she got that assist from her sister, though, but that's okay. Here's that 2-on-1, and that's going to go right out of bounds, Oregon's ball.
Kayla was holding that defense pretty tight, right in front, slowing her down.
There's that Panther press that we wanted to see earlier. Olivia Nice is going to get the open ball there. Looking for some help. We're going to see a screen from number 15, Claire Tice.
Ticey.
She's going to go down to Scheneker. Scheneker's looking for help. Going to go straight into the end. Missed the layup, too, as that's going to get grabbed by number 12, Rowe. Richardson.
Ticey is following that ball really well. I can see why some of these freshmen made it on the team.
Number 12, Scheneker is going to slow down, look for help, pass out to Richardson. Richardson's going to start moving the ball around, pass out to Nice. Nice going to pass that in to Tegan Scheneker. Tegan's looking for some help. Tegan's going to pass out to Scheneker, and Scheneker's, should have taken the 3 there. Heard in the entire crowd saying shoot it. And Olivia Nice is going to go right in for the basket and make it.
That was some clean dribbling.
Keeping that 10-point lead. Not looking like we'll have any records tonight. That's okay, as we have number 4, Ingersoll, going to pass that out to Wigman. Wigman's going to pass that one back to Ingersoll. And that one's going to get grabbed by Tegan. Scheneker's going to pass that one down to Nice, and Nice is just going to go, and she's going to get hit and taken to the ground.
We got some real nice
shooting 2 here.
Cuba City foul number 31, Ella Vosberg, her first personal foul, second on the team. Nice line, shooting 2.
We got 10 minutes left on the clock.
Turning for Panthers, number 14, Claire Tracy. And for the Cubans, number 15, Summer Rogers.
Looks like we got Tracy back in for Ticey.
They're going to let the freshman go ahead and sit down and just take a quick second. You can see Rogness. We can see the coach right now doing her job as she goes back down to the bench, trying to understand what to do in this situation. Probably telling her how she can help out just a little bit more. But we see that a lot, especially when they're younger, freshman, sophomore, even junior. We see that sometimes where the coach will have the player come sit right next to them, and they'll talk and try to figure out what's exactly happening and what they can do to improve on their game in the game, which in my opinion is some of the best coaching ever, because you can apply it right then and there. It's amazing. And there's the 3-point shot that I was waiting for, and she's going to miss it. But Scheneker is going to get it.
That was a clean basket by Scheneker. I've seen some nice blocks this game. Some nice block outs for the rebound when it's missed by the other team. Though I haven't seen a lot of them come to fruition yet.
Ingersoll is going to pass on out to number 12, and that is going to be Rowe with the ball.
That was a 3-pointer.
Rowe should go row her way back to the bench right now. I'm pretty sure she's made all of the threes for Cuba City, and I believe there's been 2 or 3. No, this TV that I can usually see is blocking it, but I do know that she's made a decent amount of points for Cuba.
Yeah.
Foul ball possession to the Panthers. And for Oregon, number 22, Olivia Nice.
Nice is back in.
Oh, and there's the beautiful 3-point shot. Just wasn't able to get the arch on it enough. Ends up hitting the brick. Now looking to get out of that lane as soon as. Oh, whoa! What was that? What? Called that one a jump ball.
That did not look pleasant.
No, that looked like a reach-in where she grabbed her jersey and the ball came along with it.
Yeah.
I don't know how much ball was grabbed there, but that's okay. We're gonna get Vosberg to pass that one just right on back to Rowe. Rowe's gonna pass that one all the way up.
That was a long throw.
That was a long pass. And we're gonna get Laura Scheneker, and she's gonna pass one off to Nice, and there's the corner looking for that 3-point shot. Take it, take it, take it. No, she ain't gonna take it. There's the screen. And we can hear Wamsley saying, no, look up, because he knows exactly what's going to happen. Ball's moving around. Nice. No, that wasn't nice. Sorry, Laura's just a little bit late on that. Other than that, that was beautiful.
That almost left her wide open. Panthers are loosening their defense a little bit, which is not exactly what we're looking for.
Mitchell is going to grab that, and that's going to be the deep 3. And there is Clara Tracy with the 3. Timeout, Oregon. Looks like we can see Tegan Scheneker and Ticey lined up on the bench, and we'll take a quick 30-second break as well. Here we go. We got Cuba City's going to go and start it. And there's the foul right off the gun on Nice. I'm guessing that's going to get called reaching.
Number 22, Olivia Nice, her second personal foul, second on the team.
And that's going to get passed out to number 2, Redfern. No, number 5, sorry, that was Wigman. Wigman's going to pass one down to number 12. Rowe's going to pass it to the inside. Ain't going to get it up the first time, but Christ is going to get it up the second time.
They've had quite
long
a lot
pass.
Cuba City has had quite a lot of shots that have gone just over the basket and gotten taken by Oregon, but then they've also had their fair share of rebounds caught and tossed back in for a bucket.
Indeed. We got number 5, Emily Wigman. Is going to then start with the ball. That's going to get past number 31, Vosberg. Vosberg's going to pass that down to Ingersoll. Ingersoll is going to pass that one back to Wigman. Wigman's going to throw that one deep to number 12, Rowe. Rowe's going to pass that one back to Wigman, looking for some help. That's one's going to pass to D. Christ. And there's the deep 3 from Rowe. She isn't not going to make that one, though, but here comes Schenecker. The pass to Nice, and oh, almost a perfect pass right there, but Panthers are trying to get fancy. Nice is going to make that one up and get the basket.
That was a nice, clean shot. And we have 6 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock for the first half.
Oh, and Tegan's going to grab that ball. What are we calling? Jump. Oh, looks like we're going to get a foul here, actually, because number 12 jumped. Or is it number 15? I believe it was number 12 or number 15 jumped on top of Nice, but Nice ended up being called for the foul, I believe. But anyway, here's 44. That one's going to pass down number 31, Vosberg. Vosberg's going to pass that one back to Rowe. Rowe's going to completely miss that one. And there's the thing we like to see from Mitchell. And, oh, here's the pass out for Ticey. Oh, Ticey's going to go a little bit over. But it is going to be Panthers' ball as it went off on Christ. Here's Ingersoll.
Ticey's attempting to pull her weight, and she's doing a pretty decent job so far. We've seen a lot of good defense from her. Not quite the same on the offense, but she's definitely shaping up.
For sure. How many points she's got right now? I can't see. And there's Ticey, jump ball.
All ball possession to Oregon. Laura Schenecker, Claire Tracy return for the Panthers.
We've got another Schenecker in, and we've got Tracy in this time, I think.
There's Richardson's going to pass that one into what we got called here.
Number 20, Tegan Schenecker, her first personal, third team foul.
Don't even know what happened there. But Tegan's kicking herself a little bit right now. We're going to see some press happening. There you go. That one's just going to get kind of moved around a bunch as Rowe's going to end up with the ball. Rose, it looks like, going to go in for the 2-point post up, and she's going to make that. Oregon's still leading by 12. There's the deep pass to number 14, and there's Clara Tracy, who is left wide open.
Just sinks it in the basket.
All net, no rim. It looks like Rowe's just going to get a little bit past her.
Still Cuba's ball.
And that one's going to get passed in. Rowe with the ball. Rowe's going to start moving around, and that's going to get off of Tegan's foot. Call that a kickball.
Chris returns for the Cuban.
We have Chris now coming back in for Rogers.
Got some of the tallest players out on the court right now.
And there you go. That's what I was waiting to see. There's Wigman with the ball. She's going to drive in for the 2, and looks like Celia Mitchell's going to try to grab that as she was going up, and ended up carrying her just a little bit with it. Ended up carrying Wigman with her.
Emily Wigman to the line, shooting 2.
Makes two of those shots.
Here, now we have number 10. I was going to pass that one to Tegan. That's okay. Schenecker is going to lose control, it looks like. Looking for the breakout to Reese Richardson. That's going to be down to the corner. Number 22, Olivia Nice. Nice is going to pass that one back to the top. That's not 22. That's 12. That's Laura. I don't know why I said 22. I knew she just got subbed out, but it's okay. Now she's coming back in. Speaking of Nice, here she comes. She's going to take Celia Mitchell out. We have both Scheneckers, Nice, Richardson, and Clara Tracy on the court. So a pretty old team. Most of them are either seniors or juniors. But I think there's a junior and a sophomore, and that is Tegan and Reese. And, oh, that three's not going to be made, but Reese is going to try to be competitive on that rebound.
There was a little bit of a tumble over there from Nice and Tegan Schenecker.
There's Laura with the ball. Laura's going to start walking that up, and that's going to be a deep pass down, go back to Tegan. Call that one foul. Looks like they're going to throw it and not shoot.
Cuba City foul number 31, Ella Busberg, her second personal foul.
All Oregon needs is one more foul with 4 minutes left, and we're going to see some shooting start to happen.
I'm hoping that happens. We could really use the points. Not that we're behind by any means.
Oh, no, we're almost up by 15 points. Technically, we're up by 13 right now, but that's still okay. Oh, and we're still just not going to get a hold of that. 12.
We almost had that 15.
12. Is that what that was called on number 12? I believe that was called on Laura. I think, because that board isn't updating right now, but I believe that was Laura Schenecker. Couldn't really tell what the ref was showing on their hand. We're going to get some movement going around. Tegan's really going to try to get inside, and unfortunately, Christ is not able to make that shot today, as Walmsley's telling Richardson to slow down a little. Richardson's going to go in, try to get open. Going to pass down to Laura. Laura's going to go to Tegan and just go a little bit over Tegan's head, and Wigman's going to grab that.
And
Wigman's going to pass that one to Ingersoll. Ingersoll's going to get that one to Rowe. Richardson trying to intimidate Rowe a little bit, but that's going to end up back at Wigman eventually. Back to Ingersoll. Ingersoll's going to take the deep three and miss, but Oregon's going to box out and get it. Specifically, Olivia Nice. Nice going to pass one down to the corner. That one looked a little off from up here, but Oregon's going to get the ball. We're going to get round number 2 in, and no foul there. But that's going to be number 12, Ashley Rowe, bringing it up the court.
I think Summer Rogers was the one to get that rebound.
And there's the deep three from Rowe. Isn't going to able to get a hold of that. We got 2 minutes and 35 seconds left. Oregon's leading it by 13.
We've seen quite a lot of Rowe and Wigman this game.
There's the deep three from Tegan Schenecker.
And that gives us a 16-point lead.
Timeout. Looks like, what are they using, a full timeout?
Timeout, Celia Mitchell back in for the Panthers.
I'm guessing they're going to be talking about some sort of defense and creating some sort of situation to give them a wider defense.
Cuba City's going to start with the ball. We get passed in to number 5, Wigman. Oh, looks like she was just a little short from that, but Richardson's going to try to get a hold of it, and that is going to be Oregon's ball as If Ashley Rowe didn't touch that, that would have been Oregon's ball. For sure. Got Tracy's going to pass that one right into Tegan. Tegan's going to take her time, see how much of the clock she can run out here. Or unless she gets a really good scoring opportunity, she'll probably take it. Anyway, that's going to get past to Celia Mitchell. Mitchell's going to pass that one out to 14, Tracy. Looking for something here. Reese Richardson's just going to be a little bit slow to the ball, but she's going to get her redemption on it.
Ooh, that was
really want to know
pass.
how many records she could break for stealing this year. That's what I'm interested in. There's Tegan Schenecker with the 3, now leading by 19 points.
It looks like Schenecker has made 14 of the points, 14 of the 36 points up there, and has only had 1 foul.
I believe it. Speaking of which, here comes Schenecker. Is going to bring her way back up the court. Pass down to her sister. There's Schenecker to Schenecker. Oh, wasn't able to get the assist call. Wasn't able to make the basket, so we could hear the Schenecker to Schenecker. It's okay. We'll probably get that a few times this game. Minute, 8 seconds left.
It's a back and forth.
And look at Richardson with the tip. There is how you do it. And that one's going to get deep pass down to Tracy. Tracy's going to do some movement. Pass out to Laura. Laura's going to pass that one to Celia Mitchell. Mitchell's going to take the 3, and she's going to make it.
That was a fast 3. Barely saw it go down the net.
Ooh, now we're leading by 20. We're just going to keep on making this lead go higher and higher. They need to score here, and they need to score now, and they are not. 30 seconds left. They're going to slow it down. Just take a bit, slow it down. Why not? Nope. Tegan's going to go and make the 2.
Ooh, we got some fast breakaways this game.
Yep. Now here's when Cuba City's coach is telling them to chill out. They cannot afford to lose any more points this game. Well, at least this period.
And yet, Oregon is still holding that Panther press that we love to see.
Look at that. We're going to have Mitchell also grab the ball there in the end. We're going to see some beautiful signs out in the crowd. We see the We Love You Libby sign. I kind of forgot if it's senior night or not. But we'll probably see that pop up in our camera and can get a good close-up because I am sure that is what she wants. Anyway, that's all for us right now. We will see you guys later. Bye. Welcome back to this exclusive presentation of Panther basketball only on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports. I'm Ben Baker along with Emma Nugent. Let's get right back into this thing. Panthers are currently leading in the second period. Well, I should say second half. 41-19. Panthers have been showing a very strong offense and defense. As we were starting, it was a little bit shaky, especially on defense. We were starting to loosen up on that Panther press. We weren't pulling it as tight. Now especially we're jumping back into it. We're seeing larger. We've seen some huge jump outs from sophomore number 10, Reese Richardson, and number 15, Kayla Ticey, who is a freshman. We've been seeing them get some great time, and then we've also seen some great baskets from Clara Tracy, who is holding, I believe, 8 points, mainly in threes, and then 1 layup. I think.
Some nice points from Schenecker, too.
We've seen some great points from Schenecker. Schenecker is currently leading the team right now with 16 points. Should specify Tegan Schenecker is currently leading the team with 6 points. Get this half started. Reese Richardson's going to be competitive toward the ball.
Definitely not loosening up. Following him through and through.
Indeed. Richardson's going to play a tight defense on Wigman. Wigman's looking for some room, looking for some help. Richardson's got her in a stop. It's going to pass it out to number 31, Vosberg. Vosberg's going to start moving around. Vosberg's going to pass one out to number 15, Rogers. Rogers going to the outside, back to Wigman. Wigman's going to post up for the 2, pass it to number 31, Vosberg. Vosberg's heavily contested. Going to take the safe pass out to back to Rogers. Rogers going to pass that all the way across number 5, Wigman. Wigman's taking the deep 3, and she's going to make it. Cuba City came out of the locker room ready to play. Olivia Nice taking the ball up now. Nice moving it around. Has the opportunity for the 3, decides not to take it, and there's the pass out to number 24, Mitchell.
That almost went straight over her head.
Yeah, even though it looks like the manager got scared for a second. Now we got Clara Tracy's going to pass one out to Nice. Nice looking for some help. Nice as the backcourt open, and I think I heard a slap, but I couldn't tell.
That was a pretty clean cut, but it got kind of congested down there.
Getting some help here as now we have number 12, Ashley Rose, going to pass it out to number 15, Summer Rogers, and Summer Rogers going to hit the back of the backboard as we see some wires dangling now.
You know, I saw them move. She really had that aim. Think she was going to take down the clock, give her team some more time?
Not sure. Ball's getting passed in by number 15, Rogers. Rogers is going to pass it out to Wigman. Wigman's with the deep 3. Schenecker is going to get the good box out there. That's going to get passed down number 14. Ball's going to get moved around a little bit. And
just short.
it looks like jump ball there.
Ball possession, Oregon.
I've seen some pretty solid defense and just in total boxing out from Oregon a lot this evening, which is really good for which is really good considering how Cuba has been playing their offense.
Especially the past few games, Oregon's definitely let up a few runs, and we've let the teams get head up, and Olivia Nice is going to grab that ball. And there's Nice.
That was a great steal.
Oregon's getting ready to hop into the 30-point lead here soon. Quick pass down. Schenecker's going to keep the hands up, and she ain't going to be able to get that, but Schenecker will. Schenecker's going to pass that one down to Reese Richardson. Richardson's going to pass that one out to number 14. Oh, and she went for a fly there. She went for a flight with how far she went, and Schenecker is going to grab it again, 1 point away from the benchmark. At least that's what I predicted. I predicted that girls would score at least 50 tonight. Trying to bounce it off, and that is going to be Oregon's ball as it was out on Wigman.
We had some good sportsmanship there. Nice helps up number 5 on Cuba City's.
Nice going to pass this one in the tee, and Schenecker. We're not seeing any sort of press from the Cuba City Cubans.
especially with how wide Oregon's been playing their defense. A little bit more press probably would do them some good.
Oh, for sure. Nice is going to end up with the ball there, start passing out, get some movement, and there's Tegan Schenecker with the three. Isn't able to grab that, but Reese Richardson's going to go up, and that's going to be foul. Is she shooting? Nope. Looks like that was. Looks like they called it on the ground.
Number 4, Allie Ingersoll.
Looks like we got Ingersoll back in for the Cubans.
Richardson's looking for something to do. Going to pass that way back to Nice.
I'm surprised she caught that.
Looks like some confusion there. Looks like it was supposed to be a screen, but couldn't decide. And Tegan Schenecker is going to go in, and she's going to go heavy to the ground. But Richardson's going to pick it up and not able to get that. Almost got the rebound on that, though. But, oh, maybe grab that.
Super clean cuts, but sadly we could not stop the Cubans, number 31, Vosberg, from making that basket.
We got Tegan Schenecker. That one's going to get driven in. Schenecker back with the ball. Look like she's going to go for the drive. Little pass off to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to barrel her way in and make the two.
We have shot past that marker that you have set.
We hit the benchmark. That's what I wanted. Oh, and looks like Richardson's going to trip Nice a little. It happens.
Losing that lead, but I don't think we're going to lose that win. We still got 14 minutes left on the clock. You never know.
We'll get some movement here. We got Celia Mitchell out with the ball. Going to try to do the barrel method again, but that's going to be a sloppy pass, and Wigman's going to grab it. Oh, and Nice is just going to stuff her as a little assist from Reese Richardson. I don't think she saw or heard Nice coming up behind her. But that is a beautiful, beautiful basket. Well, blocked basket. Anyway, here's Emily Wigman to bring it in. Wigman's going to pass that one out to number 12, Rowe, and Rowe's going to take the deep three and miss.
But it is snatched by our one and only Reese Richardson.
Richardson's going to pass that one out to Mitchell. Mitchell's going to go for the three. Oh, and she wasn't able to get it.
Narrow miss. Looks like their team favorite is Rowe. I've seen her.
Tracy's with the ball. Tracy, oh, Tracy doesn't have any, nobody's there with her. Tracy got past her. What do we got, timeout Panthers? Yep, timeout Panthers. I'm assuming we're going to be seeing some freshmen and other people start to play now, considering we're just about at a 30-point lead. Anyway, our cheer team's going to come on, and we're going to let them have the floor. Got to stay hydrated when you're talking this much. It's very important.
It's not helpful that I have been recovering from a really bad cough.
Number 12, Ashley Rowe's going to pass that inbounds. Number 5, Emily Wigman. That one's going to end up back to Rowe. Rowe's definitely been the team favorite so far. One's going to go to number 31, Vosberg. Vosberg's going to pass that one to Christ. Christ is going to look for some options. Going to end up going right back to Vosberg. Vosberg is going to go in for the basket. Hit a little spin move, and she's going to be shooting two on that one, as I believe Nice might have tipped her, but I couldn't tell.
We're on foul for 22, Olivia Nice, her third personal foul. First team foul, Vosberg to the line, shooting two.
That was quite the congestion down there.
Oh, she's going to miss her first one.
Laura Schenecker returns for the Panthers.
Seen a ton of good sportsmanship this game. We've even seen some good, some really good teamwork from Oregon, but definitely some really good sportsmanship from Cuba City too.
And she's going to, looks like, make her second one. Went 1 for 1 on that. We got both the Schenekers in now. We got a little pass back from Scheneker to Scheneker there. Ooh. Richardson's getting the heavy, heavy defense. She's trying to make that recovery now as she kind of let up on 44, but she's not letting Wigman off easy. She's going to stay contested. Oregon's definitely playing that tight D right now as that was to Ingersoll. Ingersoll's going to pass that one out to Vosberg. Vosberg back to Wigman. Screen there isn't going to bother Richardson as she's just going to go right through it. And that is going to be out on the Cubans. Oregon's ball.
Looks like Oregon might have to change up their open offensive plan that they've had going for a bit this game, because it appears that the Cubans have decided that they need to go on a tighter D, which is quite similar to what I've mentioned earlier.
Looks like Teagan was trying to call a play right there, but Richardson was smart there and did not grab a hold of the ball. Richardson's doing some movement. Getting heavily contested right now. Pass right in between the two. Looking to where she can be helpful. She's going to have it there. Give it down to the corner, Laura. Laura's getting double teamed. Going to try to pass out to Mitchell. Mitchell's not going to step out of bounds.
Stolen by Christ.
Yep. One's going to go up to number 31, though. Vosberg. Vosberg's going to pass that one to the inside for Ingersoll. Ball's going to almost go back. Thought we would see a backcourt violation there, but wasn't sure. Now I got Ingersoll with the ball again. Ingersoll's going to do a deep pass to Wigman. Wigman's going to go up, and we're going to see huge, like, triple team, it looked like, from Oregon just on Christ.
Christ is a big girl. Definitely not one that I'd want to face. I'm not that tall.
Now we got Richardson, and oh, that ball's just going to get past her.
That went backwards.
Yeah, Reese is going to bring it up and pass it off to Tracy. Tracy's going to get double teamed, and oh, I thought we would see a jump ball there, but we didn't. Now we got number 12, Ashley Rowe. Rowe's going to pass on down to Wigman. Wigman's going for the deep three. Wasn't able to make it. Laura's going to grab the recovery, pass it off to Teagan. Now we have a Scheneker to Scheneker play. And then we're going to have Richardson bringing the ball up. Richardson's going to bounce it off her hands, but Teagan's going to grab it. Richardson was prepared to meet the girl at the bottom of the they're playing a strong defense right now. Teagan's got to know her surroundings. She's got 3 players around her almost at all times. Make the deep three.
Overhead.
Nope, but she might. Nope, Laura's not going to make it. Teagan is going to go on the inside and give the layup to Celia Mitchell.
Overhead passes are a really dangerous game to play because they could be snatched out of the air by anybody tall enough. But that didn't seem to stop him, did it?
Oh. We got number 12, Ashley Rowe. Rowe's going to pass the one to Wigman. Wigman's going to go for the inside basket, and she's just going to miss that, but Oregon's going to almost get the rebound on that. Looked like it might have been snatched as I believe it was Laura was taking it back. See a lot of movement here, and that's going to be Wigman that's going to end up making that basket.
Despite that heavy lead that Oregon had, Cuba City is catching up quite fast.
It's only by 24. Still 24-point lead. We're okay for a bit. Got to be smarter on our defense. We got 9 minutes left. Make sure we're boxing out, and yeah, that was one of those fouls where you're shooting it to get the shooting foul. You didn't even, that's a hard one to call from a ref's perspective because, of course, technically it is a shooting foul, but she barely had control over the ball and was just trying to get it out. I'm going to let Chris shoot one, so she's going to miss. Subs coming in. Now we got Tice, and we have Nice. Ticey and Nice.
Yep.
Ticey and Nicey. That's what we should start saying.
Yeah, I'm honestly kind of hoping to see that pair more just so we can hear that more.
Anyway, now we got Teagan Scheneker who's going to pass that one to Reese Richardson.
I've noticed that
Richardson's going to lose control of the ball.
Ticey has been really good on defense this game.
I don't know if she was out of bounds there, but, I'll take it. It's Oregon's ball. It was Oregon's ball either way, but we could have seen a good breakaway from Kayla Ticey. Celia's guessing going to pass it into Teagan. saying go a little bit closer.
Schenecker has been playing pretty well this game, and I'm excited to see how Ticey can fit into this whole build they have going so far.
Well, Tegan's going to make that.
That was a long three.
That was a long three. She was standing on the Panther logo when she shot it.
I don't know how they do it.
Lots and lots and lots of practice. But Rose doesn't know what she's doing right now either, as she's getting double teamed by everybody.
Ticey has got that rebound.
Ticey's looking for some help. Going to pass that one to Tegan. Tegan's going to get a screen. Nope, she's not going to get the screen from Nice, but Ticey's looking for something to do. Trying to get open to make the three and couldn't do the in between the legs she was hoping to do.
We had a good cut there from
Richardson's trying to get in front of it. Richardson's just got to make sure that she's not getting the reaching called on her. We've seen the refs get a little bit more strict on that in the second half of the season. I don't think we only had one or two called this game, but one of the last games I announced it was horrible. Pass to Laura, pass to Laura, pass to Laura. There she is. Oh, she ain't gonna take the three.
I've seen a ton of spin moves from Nice this game.
She likes them.
It's definitely a
Richardson.
very flourish.
Back to Richardson. Nice is gonna go in. Richardson trying to get open. Tegan is gonna pass that one into Nice, and back to Laura. Thinking about the three, and she goes for it, and she's gonna sink that one.
Let's go, Ticey. Ooh, she's a really good addition this year. I've seen a lot from her. She's definitely shaping up to be really good.
We got timeout, Cuba City.
What's the lead they have on that?
Lead Oregon has right now looks like a 30, no, not a 30, it's a 29-point lead, I believe.
29-point lead. 61 to 32 at 7:17.
Yeah, we've definitely seen Oregon starting to take the lead now. It looked like Cuba City came back with a different defense plan, and it worked for the bit, but second Oregon was able to figure out what it was. They had no chance.
Oregon is really, really good at finding up a counter to anything that the other team throws up. That's my guess on how they keep winning a ton of these games. Takes some real understanding of the game to be able to pull that off.
Takes a real understanding of the game just to watch it sometimes, especially when you get into the NBA games and you're seeing a bunch of stuff. And it's just stuff that you've never really seen before, like certain plays, looking at them on a whiteboard is just astonishing. But it's just the understanding of the game takes a long, long time to understand. I don't even fully understand the game, and I've been playing for a long time. Takes a lot. Anyway, we're going to get rebound. There it is. We're going to get the rebound from Tegan. Tegan's going to set the screen. We got a new person in. We got Lucy Carlson. This is her first minutes of the game. Carlson's going to try to get down, get some help, get the screen. Put Tegan open in the lane, back to Carlson. Carlson's going to go for the three. Oh, and she's just going to miss it, but we're going to see a foul there as number 15, Summer Rogers, pushes her out.
Her first personal foul, first team foul.
Let's hope that Oregon gets those 2 points back that they lost to that toss.
There you go. Olivia Nice now. Also like to keep in mind that these games are not possible without our administrations, our superintendent, Dr. Leslie Bergstrom, our principal, Mr. Jim Pliner, and our director of athletics, Miss Brittany Spencer Grant. So thank you to all those people, and Thank you for allowing us to play this wonderful sport. And we're going to see Carlson now with the ball. Wasn't sure who she was throwing to there, but we're going to see Wigman now down at the corner. Wigman's going to pass that one to Ingersoll. Ingersoll's going to miss that one.
I heard that one hit the basket.
I heard it hit the rim pretty hard. And looks like Ticey wasn't able to get it right away, but Olivia Nice sure was, so. There you go. Going to take some time off the clock. 5 minutes left. You kind of know you're not winning now, but you're just trying to not lose by a lot. That's it.
I'm wondering if they're going to try to take down the clock again.
There you go. Tegan's just going to sit there, keep her arms under. Oh, here's the pass out. Are we going to see the three? No, we're not. She took too long.
Almost, Dicey. You'll get it next time.
That ball's not going to get in. Also, like to see a few more people go into the lane when Nice does, just because she's been really close to that rebound a few times, but just need an extra hand. Wigman's going to miss that, but Tegan's going to stay down in the lane for an extra second.
Pass by Vosper.
Nice now. Nice going to go with the ball. Here's the three from Tracy, and nope. It's going to go over the board. Not a lot of fouls we're seeing in the second half.
We are definitely seeing a lot of trying to hit the clock, though, that's for sure.
Here you go. Now we got Kennedy Eslick in. It's her first few playing minutes of the game. I'm guessing coach is taking off her starters, but I see Reese Richardson getting back in. And I also wonder if we're going to be seeing some playing time from Elise Coleman, Lily, and Jalen Jones, and, of course, Riley Hermsdorf, just because we kind of see that toward the end of the game when Oregon's taking such a big lead. And no foul called there. That's okay, though. Oregon's going to keep playing. Lucy Carlson's going to reset it, pass it off to Tegan Schenecker. Schenecker's going to get some help and go for the three. She felt like she could.
However, Redfern did not agree with that.
It's moving around here. That's going to be number 2, Redfern now with the ball. Back to Christ. Christ is going to go in for the basket. Bounce off of a few people. Eslick is a little slow.
Pass by Vosper.
Vosberg has had a lot of moves like that where she's just kind of dove under the basket and tossed it up behind her.
And we might see a three here. Nope, Mitchell's now down. He's going to bring it back out after seeing she didn't have a good shooting opportunity. He's going to pass that one, number 14, Clara Tracy. Tracy's going to pass it to the corner, Lucy Carlson. There's going to be back to Mitchell. Mitchell's trying to stay ahead of that ball.
Almost
Back to S. Whoa, that's some pushing looks like we're having down there.
We almost had a clean cut there from
Eslick.
Eslick and Carlson.
Get plenty of movement around going over here. We got number 5. Yeah, there was Wigman passing to Chris. Chris is going to pass that one back from the 31, Vosberg.
Vosberg was wide open for that one. They were all expecting her to go for the three, I think.
Tegan Schenecker is going to go in, just try to get some points. And there's the shooting two that we wanted to see.
That looked like an elbow. Ugh. Getting hit like that is never fun.
Cuba City foul number 2, Trina Redfern, her first personal second on the team. Schenecker to the line, shooting 2.
Fouls are tied right now, 2-2. We haven't been seeing a lot of them in the game, but that is okay.
It's kind of the opposite of what we were guessing, wasn't it? I thought
Yeah,
we were going to go into
we were
bonus.
expecting bonus, especially in the first because of how rough it got within the first 5-6 minutes, but one of the times that got called back definitely stopped. We got some subs coming in, a lot of subs coming in, and here are the subs that we're used to seeing this late. We got Mitchell out, we got Lily Larbage in, just like kind of how I predicted.
Lily Labarge.
And now we got Laura Schenecker coming in for Tegan Schenecker. Let's read the roster real quick. We have number 12, Laura Schenecker. We have number 10, Reese Richardson. We have number 44, Kennedy Eslick. We have number 14, Clara Tracy. And then we have number 12, oh, not number 12, number 11, Lily Labarge.
Number 44 is Riley Hermsdorf.
Yes. I expected for her to come in for a second, but that's 43's Kennedy Eslick.
Eslick is in, yeah, not Hermsdorf.
Deep pass is happening, and here's the bench lineup I was expecting that we can see lining up over there. Elise Coleman, we have Riley Hermsdorf, and I believe that's Jalen Jones sitting down there as well. It's either Jalen Jones or Evelyn Feltz, I can't tell.
I think Jalen was out during art today, so that would probably be Feltz.
Got it. There's number 11, Lily Labarge with the rebound there. Got number 12, Laura Schenecker is going to pass that one out to Reese Richardson. Richardson's going to pass that one into Eslick. Eslick's going to make an attempt, and she's got the three, so why not take it? And she's going to make it.
Wow, we had Redfern there, but she was just a moment too late for the guard. That was a really wide open three.
See some movement happen around here as that one's going to get to Redfern. Redfern's going to pass one off to Niles. Niles looking for some help. Niles going to pass that one to 20, Welp. Welp's going to pass that one in. Number 2, Redfern. Redfern back to Welp, and looks like there's Larbage. Oh, had the breakaway but lost control of the ball. Is going to pass that one out to number 14, Clara Tracy. Tracy's going to lose it. Try to throw it off on somebody, but wasn't able to do that.
Cuba City has one of their smallest groups of people out in the court right now.
Yeah, I believe their tallest person out there is actually standing at 5'4".
Their shortest is 5'1", and that's Redford, who we've seen a lot of this game. She's really proving that you really don't have to be tall to be a good player.
Yeah. Oh, there's her redemption shot, and that's gonna go right in with 35 seconds left.
Right up for our.
And here's the Cubans are gonna slow it down as much as possible. Like I said earlier, their goal is just to not lose by a lot, and that they kind of messed that up when they let Oregon get those breakaways, especially with the freshmen and sophomores, their youngest team out right now, except for Eslick.
Yeah, Labard going up for that shot was actually really, really cool. I mean,
and there's Elise Coleman looking for her opportunities. Back to Riley Hermsdorf, looking for the three. And there's the three that we were waiting to see. And wasn't able to get the buzzer beater. But that is going to be an absolute great game from the Panthers, winning by 27 points in the end.
71-44. That's one of the more devastating wins I've seen.
Yes, especially. We are going to read some stuff off real quick before I forget. On behalf of OCA Media sports production crew and color commentator Emma Nugent, this is Ben Baker wishing you and your families a very happy winter season. Thank you for watching this exclusive presentation of Panther basketball only on OCA Media, your home for Panther sports.